Hello, and welcome to Court of the Rings here on twitch.tv/LOTRO stream and youtube.com/Lord of the Rings /live. I am LOTRO's community manager, Cordovan, and I appreciate you being here today. How's it going, everybody? Gonna get started in just a second. Hope everyone's doing okay. Sorry I didn't announce that I wasn't streaming last Thanksgiving. I kind of wanted to hold the option open that maybe I could do it, and then I ended up not, and I apologize about that. But since I doubt any of you care, let me let you know that my tofurkey turned out good. And I'm back here this Thursday, and I'm going to be live on Land Raval, continuing the journey of Dwinstrel, the Dwarven Minstrel. But first, wanted to let you guys and gals know that if you would like to ask me a question in chat, I will do my best to answer it. If I can't answer it, I'll just let you know. And let me actually call up one thing quick before I do this. Wanted to take a look at our calendar to let you know what was next after this. Let me see. Alright, I'm ready to go. First off, let me take a quick look at our release notes. Hey, Kaylin Cloud, appreciate you being here. Duran Evernight over on YouTube. Thanks very much. Telerian, Lindam, and Lind AMB, Lindamb, Evil Twin. Let me look at the release notes quick, just in case you weren't aware. We did release a point update today. 19.1.1. Captain's Log 19.1.1. Here are the release notes for update 19.1.1. We fixed an issue that could cause some VIP players to find themselves locked out of their premium homes and kinship homes if you were the kin leader. It was kind of a weird situation of people who became VIP after their last upkeep message and all that. It was kind of weird, but anyway, we fixed it now. You may have to log out and log back in, though, if you first encounter that when you first log into the game. Also, Classic Housing no longer shows a VIP upkeep message. The Burglar Legacy Critical Chain Skills, Critical Chance, now once again transforms into a critical rating when it's imbued. This is a, what, an LI thing? Fixed the French-German maps. The big reason for the update was actually these game improvement things that I'm going to talk about right now. We made some changes to our particle and effect systems. Basically streamlined things so that if you're in a fellowship or a raid group, particularly when you're targeting a mob or another player that has a whole bunch of effects on them, you should see some performance improvements if you were having an issue before. We also released effect information more efficiently and defeated targets. This is really something behind the scenes, but you know, when you kill something, all the dots and AoE and boosts and benefits of the enemy and all that sort of thing were not decaying as they should have. So over time that'll build up and cause perhaps a performance issue. We also fixed our particle effect system to cache better, and that should improve display performance over time. We also changed the Heligrod Drakewing in the featured instance to Ost Dunholth, Disease and Poison Wing, and our only issue is we got water shooting out sideways, especially on the Boar Fountain. There's a picture of it on Twitter that one of our players put up if you care, and that's been fixed, so, or will be fixed in 19.2, which we currently have set for later in December here. Probably somewhere around mid-December. And 19.2, let me see if I can actually call that up a little bit more to explain a little bit more what might be going on in 19.2. Now, some of this stuff is Here we go. LOTRO updates. 19 dot updates. 19.2. Alright, so we're going to be creating a thing called Premium Housing Writs. This will take care of some premium housing refunds that are abandoned or foreclosed. It's something we'll be talking a little bit more about in the near future. We're adding about 10 quests and some dailies with the Flora endgame. We're, of course, getting ready to launch the Yule Festival, and we're going to have some kind of new rewards there. And we also have some new Throne of the Dread Terror rewards coming in update 19.2. That's the stuff that you saw earlier on Bull Roarer. And then in the maybe pile is some additional creep stuff and some class adjustments, but it all kind of depends how things go in the next couple of weeks. Rocking the stash, well, it's almost ready to get shoven. Movember, I was rocking the mustache for Movember over on the DDO side, raising money for prostate cancer research and support and all that. And so now that November is over, I need to shave it off. Start growing the beard back if I want to go that route, which I think I do. Something to do with the double chin here, you know? Helps define the face. But nonetheless, this is what a month of not shaving my mustache will get you. I know, yeah. Someone yesterday was like, you know, if you froed out your hair, you could look a lot like the guy from Hall & Oates. It's probably true. Maybe I should do that. Updates near to Christmas. Well, I mean, we'll see where it ends up falling. The current thinking is somewhere the week of December 12th, but we'll kind of have to see where that ends up happening. And we do need to get it out. Well, we don't need to, but we want to get it out before the Yule Festival so that you can get the new stuff. Reza Mafazi over on YouTube says, it doesn't work on my PC, need help for update. Technical support should be able to help you. Support.turbine.com. If generally one of the first things you can try is try to run the launcher as an administrator. That might solve your problems. That's usually the first cause, unless you're having an issue with your firewall or antivirus or something like that, so. That's about the best technical support I can get you. Sorry about that. Hey, Jerosi, nice to see you here. Private eyes are watching you. Yeah, there we go. Uh-huh. Is that song really about a stalker? It seems kind of creepy to me. Yep. Anyway, I am on Landreval, trying to figure out what I'm doing. I'm digging in the dirt, collecting lore fragments. I need to speak to Tom Bomba-deal. Maybe I'll actually do that at this point. Continue working on the book quest here. Actually, it's level 21, so I might be able to hang out just a little bit more. Bounty Bargist Eyes. Okay, I gotta speak to that person. Yeah, do a whole bunch more of that ring work. Find Mr. Bomba-deal, which is, you know, back in the old forest. Digging in the dirt. Find mainland. Okay, well, why don't I do this ring stuff and dig in some dirt? That sounds like a pretty good plan. So that's over this way. How's everyone going? Hope you had a good Thanksgiving, by the way. If you didn't, sorry about that. Hope you had a good Black Friday. I know we had some pretty awesome Black Friday sales here. Hopefully you felt that was true. Let's see. I don't know. We've got our sales kicking off a little bit later on today. We'll be doing that, announcing that a little bit later. Got some pretty good stuff happening throughout the month of December here as well. Wow. How do I get it? Here we go. Hello, unfortunate traveler. I don't know. It looks like maybe I need to readjust my audio. I fixed my old audio problem, but let me know if it's too loud. Is it too loud for you guys? It's a little loud on my end here, but I'm not sure if that's just a mixing issue on my side or if it's actually coming out that loud. Replaced a broken TV on Black Friday? That's the best time to do that. Holy moly, I saw some 4K TVs that I was like, man, I kind of want my TV to break now. But you know, I'm one of those folks that tends not to buy unless whatever I was using stops working, so I just couldn't justify it this year. Even though I wanted to. I totally wanted to. Yeah. Audio seems fine to you? Cool. Yeah, that 4K stuff, man. We're living in the future. It's pretty cool. Artrick says, am I a dev? Not really, but I do work for Turbine. I guess to the colloquial way of saying anyone who works for the team is a dev, then yeah, I'm a dev. But I'm not really a dev. I'm a community manager. So that means you don't want me messing with code. But I can tweet up a storm. And I also do represent the player community in development talks. Will there be a Minas and Morgul instance cluster? I haven't heard of anything to do that, but it wouldn't surprise me if that happened. So, maybe? Looks like I gotta clear out some crap, huh? Looks like I need to sell some stuff, but I'll do that later. Will there be done more with lands like Northern Mirkwood and the Lonely Mountain? You know, we're always open to doing further expansion of existing content, but short term here, you know, at least for the foreseeable future, we're really going to be working on Mordor and things like that. So I don't see us doing a lot of, say, revamping of what might be termed older areas, even if they're not that old, you know, in the near future. Maybe when the Super Bowl comes around. See, I am not a football fan. I don't actually care that much for handball. And yes, I call it handball. It should be handball. The name football is totally wrong. I don't care if there's already another handball in Europe. They don't use their feet for much of anything in football. So, why is it called football? The only thing they do with the football is kick it. They hold it in their hands and run with it. So, hence handball. You know I'm right. Any idea how much the expansion might be selling for so you can start to save up? No, I mean, we're so far early in the process that who the heck knows, right? But I would say it's going to be on par, you know, with what already exists. So, you know. Whatever you're used to paying for the other things will probably be along that same route. You know, we'll probably have a couple of different editions for it, most likely too. But you know, all that stuff is really more marketing stuff that'll happen later on in the process. But yeah, just I mean to just kind of give you some sense of, you know, maybe what you're looking at here. You're looking at about what you've been looking at for expansions. How dare you resist my attack? You again? Okay, well, I remember this barrow. I got lost in here last time I was on. But maybe this time I'll find the thing I'm looking for. If not, I'll just head on out and go speak to Tom Bomba-deal. Hey Gussie, how's it going? I appreciate seeing your Thanksgiving stream here. It turned out quite well. Was watching it just the other day. Looking good. Well, apparently the thing of what I am looking is not here. Let me check this other side. I've heard that there are many exploits around. Is there any plan to fix these exploits? Yeah. I mean, when we run into exploits, we very much try to fix them. So if there's something in particular that you feel maybe we're not aware of, that would be useful information to know. But yeah. We're all about fixing those exploits, yo. Depends on what it is. If you're looking at the raid thing, that one, yeah, we know about that. Any plans to give scholars some new dye recipes? I have not heard of any plans to do that, but that doesn't mean that it couldn't happen. You know, a lot of times when I get these can we style questions or any plan style questions, it's like, well, you know, unless it's in the 19.2 change lists, I can't really say yes on any of that stuff. But, you know, that doesn't mean it isn't going to happen. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to answer those questions. Oh, golly. I'm just not seeing the thing. Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna head out of here. Go talk to Tom Bomba-deal. This quest has just not been friendly to me. Except for getting me lots of XP. So I guess there's that. I would need to know more specifically what this thing you're talking about is, but I don't want to talk about exploits in chat. You know, a lot of times people assume that, quote, everybody knows about it, but that is almost never the case. And one of the surest ways, if you don't like an exploit, to make sure that a whole bunch more people start doing it, is by talking about the specifics of it, say in public chat or on the forums or in a live stream, that kind of thing. So, which is why we don't allow people to talk about exploits. Because people are like, but I'm just trying to make you guys fix it. And it's like, well, you've now just made sure that a whole bunch of people know about it, so thanks, you know. It's a pretty good anger sound. Door. Let's see. Known issues, water pressure in some fountains throughout Middle Earth has been increased. Yeah, that cracked me up, indeed. Let's see. Ah, great. Reza, it sounds like running as an admin worked. It's usually a Windows user access control issue that happens when you run into that kind of issue. It's a little strange. I don't know why exactly the Windows UAC is changing its mind on something, but that happens sometimes. Middle Earth sprinklers. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. It's pretty funny. I'm not actually. Has something to do with the performance improvements changing. Actually, there's some kind of halo effect to that, which is sort of weird, but I guess that's why it's doing it. Oh, I love being goofy on the patch notes. Whenever I can, I'm gonna do it. That's just the way I work. Yep. Hey, Calcubite, over on YouTube. Appreciate you being here. So any major scores over Thanksgiving here? We talked about the 4K TV someone had. I know we had some, like I said, some pretty good deals on the LOTRO store. Some really good ones, actually. I myself got a couple of those new Nook tablets. Those $50 ones that are pretty rad. I was digging it. I am now tableted. I live in a world of tablet. Something I've not done before. Something to do with, you know, when you've got 3 portable game devices and a laptop and 2 computers and all the rest. It's just like, really?
Hey do, merry do, my hearty.
But I wanted to get it. Because, actually, for semi-work related purposes. Because it's just useful. You know, right now I've just got one of these older iPhones. And I'm spending a lot of time, you know, on the forums. In the car, posting up things and checking stuff. And it just... my old eyes. So now having both an e-reader and a little laptop like that's pretty awesome for me. Okay. Stefala says, when comes the 19.2 with the Ithel Essence box for files in the new Gold Ithel Essence? That is set for, hopefully, mid-December. And we'll have more information as we get closer to it, but we're targeting mid-December for 19.2. Yeah, the skirmish buff this weekend was pretty hot. Yep. Alright, let's see. Go to the entrance of the Great Barrow Othran Groth. Okay. I'm barely able to contain myself. Oh. Dowerhand Rebel. I will crush the rebel forces. Scoregram? Uh-oh. Let's see what I got. Give myself a little hope. Don't need power potions. Don't need to worry about that yet. Alright, well I guess I'm good enough going in. Cool. Follow the Witch King. Witch King? I don't know. That king. Yeah, I'm just full of dad jokes today. Which makes sense, I am a dad. What is the decision-making process with regards to which boost buff to give during the holidays? Is it all scheduled or more like throwing darts at a dartboard? It is scheduled. Our e-commerce folks, like the quartermaster and crew, come up with a quarterly schedule, generally quarterly, of the various bonuses that we want to do. And we just kind of plan it out, plug it into a calendar. We try to take into account, what's going on at that time. What are we looking to promote? What's happening with the updates? What's kind of going to be on sale around that time? All the various factors that kind of play into picking a good bonus for things. And then we just do our best to try to find things that work for a whole bunch of people and people are into at the time. Whatever people are digging is the kind of thing that we want to make them do. We've got a new thing like, next week's going to be the new Flora boost. So that's cool. And that, is related to, just kind of long-term planning. So it's a mix. We don't have like an exact rotation. It kind of is organic, and then we just sort of try to figure out what we're going to be doing at any given time. But yeah, in general, we kind of have a thing we'd like to do. Yeah, we'll also kind of take input on the forums. So like when people are like, hey, how come we haven't seen an X for a while? We'll do X. Yeah, I agree, Drake Phoenix. Following a Witch King, like if someone said, hey, do you want to follow the Witch King into this scary dark hole in the ground? I'll be like, well, I am kind of busy right now. I haven't had lunch yet. Can I get back to you? But, no, This door doesn't seem ominous at all. Look at that thing. Just like my front door. Strange how I haven't had many visitors lately. Gusty Moose says, I want to create a post about the upcoming book club I'm doing for Lord of the Rings and LOTRO. Where the forums should I post about it? I would say player events is probably the best place for that. Just because it is sort of an event. Close enough to an event to work. You dour hand traitor. I can't be defeated. Yeah, you can. I'm gonna defeat you real good. Stay back! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of this. Hey, Kane Corn, appreciate you being here. Tyler Lotro says, I wanted to touch on a subject concerning creep classes. I know it's not a priority for the team and is less desirable, but I wanted to know, are there any plans for maybe a new creep class in the future, or even considered? We have not really considered any sort of new creep class, so to that extent I would say there are no plans for it. But it's something we're always, willing to hear from folks about, and perhaps do if the time and content seems right. So I would never say never on that. I mean, it's not like it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen anytime soon. There's no immediate plans for it that I'm aware of. So, as someone mentions Moobot mentions, I am doing Extra Life through the end of the year. So if you would like to donate to the Boston Children's Hospital and folks, you can do that. I'll be doing my drawings for various things towards the early part of next year. So there's still plenty of time to get in your stuff. Jeez. Dang, it's kind of rough. Darn it. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to retreat. Oh well. What level am I? I am 21, and I'm doing the epic book, volume 1, book 1, chapter, what, 11? Yeah, chapter 11. Darn it. Well, Tom, if you were there to help me, come on. You can punch some stuff, can't you?
Hey do, Mary do, my hearty.
Maybe not. Too bad I don't have a tank. Yeah. Would be helpful, wouldn't it? Not. You know, that's actually a good point. Pretty soon I should start inviting some folks to join me. If anyone's got any, you know, characters of that level or whatever. Might be pretty cool. What server? I am on Landreval. My general plan is to stay on Landreval for a little while. Until I... I don't know if I'm going to take it all the way to cap, but at least I want to get high enough level to be doing some higher level content. And then I'll switch on over to a different server and kind of rinse and repeat. So I've got some characters that aren't completely lobies on the various servers. That's the general plan. Cool, Drake Phoenix. And the reason I chose Landreval is no big surprise there. There seems to be a ton of events that had happened on Landreval, so I wanted to make sure I had a character that was, you know, in a position to visit that sort of thing outside of my regular plus Cordovan account. Oh, you're back. You're right, you're cursed. I've been cursing you a whole bunch in my head.
I made you.
I don't want to get rid of my fishing rod. I should get rid of that stuff. I've got things to get rid of. Oh yeah, absolutely, Gussie. I'm totally cool with posting links to LOTRO forum stuff in Twitch chat and what have you. I'm totally alright with that. No problem. Unless you're spamming for another game or, you know, what have you. I'm unlikely to have any issue at all with it. Hey, Druid's Fire. We do not have. King Corin asks about a sort of a group discount on being VIP for both LOTRO and DDO. We don't currently have that available, really due to technical reasons. But who knows? We're always looking for ways to increase, the VIP benefits. So perhaps that could happen in the future. Uh-oh. Alright. That wasn't so bad. Yeah, thanks, Druid's Fire. It is a good perk to not have to worry about premium housing upkeep. Any idea when our VIP sale will happen? I heard some people talking a little bit about it, but I don't have anything more to pass along to you on that. Sorry. If thou seeketh an audience, thou may approacheth. Well, I like an audience. Yeah, here we go. Arise, my warriors. Uh-oh. Oh, I got a poison thingy. I don't need to track wood. That's the wrong one. Oh, I can't do that while moving. Oh no, I'm gonna have to redo that over again. Dang. Leash. Leash my pretties. Alright, try that again. What? It cannot be. Nice. Hey, Tom. Thanks for showing up. Could have used you a couple minutes ago. Was it worth the trouble? Did you learn your lesson? Leave the dead to sleep their dreamless sleep, and walk yourself upon the green grass under the sun. How nice. Yeah, I know these and those.
Saruman the White has become the jailer of Mordor. It was he who orchestrated my capture and imprisoned me atop Orthanc. Gwynhir the Windlord came to my rescue and saved me from this accursed tower. All would have been lost if Strider hadn't found Frodo and the hobbits.
I dig that. I kind of wish DDO had that stuff. Pretty cool. I'm welcome to stay and make merry. Make merry what? No. Maybe that didn't come out right.
Hey do, merry do, my hearty.
I think I will take that. Oh.
What can I do for you today?
Alright. Breetis. Need to clear out my junk anyway. Yeah, you're right about the sound level of the cinematics. It's because they're largely set to, generally I believe it's -3 decibels. That's usually the default. And I don't believe, but yet your audio channels do their own thing, right? So I'm guessing that's what's going on. Alright, I am going to skip these guys and I'm going to speak to Strider. How do we adjust those? Well, I mean... Yeah, I mean, that's how you adjust it right there. That's a cool idea. I would personally like to see that as well. That would be good. Yeah, so I am the same way, Kane Corin. I am used to playing games where I have to get everything done before I move on, and it's something I've been having to train myself a bit with LOTRO here, that you can't do everything, you know? Well, you can, but, you know, if you want to, sort of keep things going along, you know, it's just like, alright, I'll come back to you later, you know, or whatever, so... Yeah, you don't lower the cinematics for the audio, but I agree that would be nice to be able to do.
What do you need?
Alright, so let me get some stuff in here. I can get these cloaks. Sell that. Oh wow, I should be wearing that. Actually, no, I just got that new armor. Dum-dum. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I'm having to. No one wants to watch me do inventory, but nonetheless, I need to clear out some space. So that actually seems higher than this new thing I picked up. So yeah, that's just 49 armor, 48 critical rating, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I go for the armor or the critical rating? Let me know. Put the cloaks in my wardrobe and delete them. You don't need to waste vault space on them. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Are there plans for new LIs in the future, or is that more of a Mordor era thing? I would imagine that it would be more of a Mordor era thing. I'm not sure. Sorry, I don't have better info for you.
I'm pleased to be of service.
Should probably get on that bracelet instead. There we go. Alright. That'll open up some space. Great. I really like that option too. Better is always an opinion. An option. Yeah. Oh, someone that's about something else. Yeah, minstrels need crit to kill things quick. That's kind of what I was thinking too. Alright. Appreciate it, everyone. Thank you. Are there any plans to involve the fellowship you meet in East Rohan, originating in Gondor, for the Mordor expansion? I haven't given any hints on the Mordor fellowship sort of lore ties and that. That would be really a thing for Chris Pearson to answer, and I'll leave it up to him if he wants to spoil all that. Not sure if the question's already been answered, but I was interested in the new adjustments made to improve gameplay quality and performance. Can we touch a bit about what it was causing it and how it was fixed? Particularly the particle and effect system. So, what was happening is, as player characters and enemies were building up a ton of effects, that stuff was causing a performance hit. Additionally, when you were defeating enemies in particular, the stuff was not decaying as quickly as it should have. So after a while, all those various effect checks and everything were stacking up and bogging things down. So what we really did is we optimized that to hopefully improve things. Related to particle effects, let me relook that one up. Make better use of information caching. I don't know what that means. But, you know, was storing it better or something like that. So there you go. I would say this is not the be-all end-all of game performance improvements. You know, it's an ongoing process, but these are some of the, a couple of steps we're taking to improve things. Any information on why the aggression skill on Warden was removed a while back? No. Sorry, I don't know that one. Ah, cool. There's someone over in our YouTube chat. R4M Boris. Just started the game. Love Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit saga, so if anyone would be willing to help this person out, say hello to them on YouTube. Yes, you do need to pay for expansions. Someone has a question of whether we have to pay for expansions. Typically, yes. What is our channel on YouTube called? It is Lord of the Rings. So youtube.com/Lord of the Rings. I'll get you where you need to go. If I recall... Go. Oh. I thought I had to talk to Strider, but I gotta talk to Barleben Butterbur. Growling Southerner. There we go. Yo, dude.
Oh, so much to do.
Ah. Cool. Yo, I get to speak to Mr. Gandalf himself. Yeah, can you sign my cloak? That sucks. Grimvane says it was one of their best skills and I've not found any information regarding why it was removed. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. Let's see. Warden... Yeah, I don't know. A quick search of our internal stuff doesn't show up anything. Sorry about that. Yeah, our expansions are typically not directly tied to the level cap, but it's more of a content thing.
Why do you disturb me?
Oop. Now I'm in Rivendell. Guess I probably shouldn't have done that. Anyway, actually, you know what? It's 1 o'clock. Let me call it a share. Alright. So thanks for watching Court of the Rings here on twitch.tv/LOTROstream and youtube.com/LordofTheRings/live. I will be back next Thursday. You can find our full stream schedule over on Twitch. We have got a busy Twitch schedule. A lot of streamers, pretty much 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So hope you enjoy watching some of that. We do put the archives up on both Twitch and YouTube. Usually a couple times a week I'll go and update that sort of thing. Hope you have a great weekend. I'll talk to you again soon.